All right, so let's see if this angle works better. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are back working on the Camaro and making it do something really cool with the nitrous system. Now, before we get to working on the Camaro, I do have to move it out of the garage, so let's go ahead and give you guys the cold startup. Let's go ahead, bring it out, and show you guys exactly what we're doing with the Camaro today. Now, by the way, guys, big shout out to Brandon Velasquez. If you guys didn't catch my live Grom giveaway, Brandon Velasquez, congratulations, man. You are the winner. Now, for those of you guys maybe that aren't caught up, I did do a giveaway for that Grom right there. For those of you guys that supported me by buying my merch, buying my cap, supporting the channel, I went ahead and gave this awesome Grom away, 2020 Honda Grom. But for today's video, guys, we are going to be doing a little update to the nitrous. Now, for those of you guys that know, this car is a nitrous heads cam Camaro, and it runs really strong. And one of the cool features of the nitrous is, of course, the purge. And right now it is actually just a single purge right there up the windshield. Now let's go ahead and we will open up this bottle. We got the bottle open, and I want to just show you guys kind of how the nitrous looks being purged out of the front windshield. All right, so let's see if this angle works better. So as you guys can see right now, what we have is the nitrous blowing out of this tube here, which is actually nice and cold from the nitrous. But what we're going to do is actually install a new system which will run this through the hood and ultimately shoot out from this center vent. And it's a dual vent purge, so the goal is to have them right here on the inside, one shooting in a V pattern this way and the other one the other way. So let's go ahead and show you guys the kit that you'll get from Nitrous Outlet for that, and hopefully we can get this installed pretty nice and hidden and safe and show you guys the results. This is the kit that you would order for the hood exit, and you'll notice it comes with some flexible braided line, very long braided line. And then because I went with a dual vent, it comes with two of these coiled flexible tubing, which is very similar to what we extended on that side. And of course, it does come with the fitting that you would install on your solenoid. I already have one installed, so that's not needed. And this T fitting, which is what you're going to use to split out into these two coils. So first thing first, we'll remove this, then we will install the braided line, and that I'm going to try to route back under here, and then I'll have it come up under this hood liner. So we got to remove the hood liner as well, and to do that you need to remove these 5 screws here, and then we can pop out these pop pins. We'll remove the hood liner and route everything. So let's get to work. Removed these 5 screws. They're 10 millimeters, and this just kind of slides out. Let's go ahead and remove this heat shielding first, and then we can get a good idea of how we're going to route and run everything. Remove the heat shield, and now we've got a pretty clean open spot, and you can kind of see where there's some gaps and crevices. So let's go ahead and we are going to remove the old route piping that we have and start installing the new one. To remove the old pipe, it's using a 9/16 for this line fitting here, and this is aluminum, so you want to just kind of be super soft with it, and it comes right off, no big issues. And now we can move that out of the way. We'll install our braided line hose and then try to figure out how we're gonna uncoil this to make it nice and even to come out of this, the front vents right there. All right, so we've got the braided hose in, and it's zip tied off here on the brace, running through the back here, and then behind our windshield wiper fluid. And then right now I've just kind of got the zip tie here on one end because we're gonna have this supported here. And now it's time to figure out how we get this tubing to get nice and zip tied and supported around here. So we'll go ahead, and what we're gonna do is work our way back. So we're gonna start from here, work our way back to that part of the hose. So it's gotten late on me, but check it out, guys. We've got both sides, and I've got one vent going out one side, one the other, and they're both hard line. Now this isn't the fanciest or nicest of stuff, but it will get pressed in and will hold its shape. And this is going to kind of be pressed in here in the bottom, and when it's all said and done, we can kind of adjust a little bit, just a little bit here or there. And of course we've got everything ready. Now I did have to modify the lower cover, guys, so we did need to add some clearances for the hardline tubing on each end, as you guys can see there. I also grinded off some clearancing on this side piece for the piping, along with here in the middle. So that's gonna let us have this piece be able to sit up flush on this piece. So everything is good now. All I'm gonna do is probably go ahead and zip tie here so that this doesn't move, this ending won't move. And then on each side I'll go ahead and zip tie that, and probably zip tie them together here as well, so that we get them perfectly where they need to be. And then we will put back the heat shield and finally the last piece, and hopefully show you guys what it looks like. Just a quick show of the zip ties. So now this is nice and sturdy. Of course I wish I could kind of zip tie it to this plate, but it's going to get the pressure from here, so this isn't going to go anywhere. And left and right it's firm, and up top you can barely see one side, and we'll be able to kind of adjust these a little bit, but you can see the two sides are going to be kind of in place, and we'll be able to kind of adjust them whichever route we want to go with there. But they're in place, good to go. So now let's go ahead, we'll put the heat shield back on, kind of press everything up, make sure that all this hard line gets kind of delegated where it's got to go. So everything is back and fitting. You guys can see there where I had to notch it out a little bit, and you can even see in there, but everything is nice back in its place and secured. And now let me go ahead and move these tools out of the way, and when we close the hood, basically we have the two nostrils here. Now I do need to grab them and maybe reorient them so that they can be sticking out this way, because we don't want them obviously hitting into the thing. So let me go ahead and do that. Should be easy to do. This stuff is very pliable, and we'll just get some little like screwdriver or something to bend it back out so that it'll be right in between the vent there. Well guys, there you have it. And I mean, just looking at it from the front, you really cannot tell there's anything here, but then once you get up close, you can see here we've got the two vents now, one on each side. So now let's go ahead and see how this looks. I've actually been heating the bottle in the back so it can really throw a good plume of smoke. But yeah, we're gonna go for the first try, see what it looks like, and hopefully it does a really cool show for you guys. What did you guys think of that? That is awesome. It worked perfectly. And man, these things are freezing from the nitrous, but they stayed right in their place. They didn't move out of anything. And man, that was awesome. What do you guys think of that? Let me know in the comments down below. That is much cooler than spraying from the windshield there. So as you guys saw, my bottle's probably running low on nitrous, but man, that is super cool. And as you guys can see, this is not going anywhere. It is hard. It is not going to go anywhere. Sorry for the shadows there, but so opening and closing the hood should not make any difference. And of course, you know, everything is nice and sealed here. There's nothing leaking there, and you know, this whole line just gets nice and cool. But overall, it was perfect. Everything's nice and tight, no leaking here. So there you have it, guys. The new nitrous outlet dual hood vent purge. I don't know about you guys, but that is super awesome. Now I just need to get a bottle refilled so that when we go to car shows, when we go to the track and I purge it, it's gonna have that nice nostril effect that you guys are seeing. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining me. This has been a pretty cool video, a lot more in depth than I thought at first. We did have to do a lot of modifications, but it came out really nice, and just another little icing on the cake for this amazing machine. Now, if you guys want to see more of this, make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, and basically go back and check out all the racing videos, because I love doing that. And this car has been a really awesome performer and really helped me grow this YouTube channel. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.